Warning signs you shouldn't ignore. Huge red flags to watch out for. He turns on the charm and the gifts, holidays, and generosity early on to sweep you off your feet. A red flag. He avoids commitment and keeps you hanging on. A red flag. Projecting a victim mentality. A red flag. When disrespect for their current or past person is present very early on. A red flag. When there is anger management issues. Red flag. Substance abuse or addictions, gambling, drugs, alcohol, sex. Red flags. Overly controlling behaviours, conditioning, grooming, mind games. Red flags. Controls all the finances, pays you an allowance, provides you with his credit card. A red flag. Seeking another relationship before actually being single. Red flag. Pursues a new relationship at lightning speed. Red flag. Before sorting things properly regarding their current relationship, children, and property settlements, all of which should be a top priority. A red flag. Lack of accountability. Red flag. If you try to set boundaries and try to discuss things, opt for mediation or negotiation at the end of a relationship, and their response is verbal aggression to shut you down, a red flag. Healthy people acknowledge their part and take ownership of their failings and disrespect. When there have been lies, deception, triangulation going on during the relationship, red flag. Blame shifts when he hides what he did, when he uses the reaction or response of the current person to point the finger and excuse his behaviour, red flag. When he was leading a double life for years without the current person knowing, then confesses to cheating as part of the devaluation, disrespect, punishment, or as a means to initiate a reverse discard when you say, I want a divorce, or this relationship is over. A red flag. When they pit people against each other, keep the distance and hatred between both supplies, the new person and the ex-person. Complaints about how their ex is still contacting them in texts and emails, but you never see those messages, so you never find out the truth or who the real problem is. The ex-supply or wife that they talk about negatively, but you never meet in person. Red flag. Future fakes you into a false sense of security and tells you he is working for our future together. Red flag. When they say, we can remain friends if you want to remain friends, seconds after they have abruptly ended the relationship, red flag. Wants to introduce you to the new supply 10 days after terminating the relationship, a discard, red flag. All immature, toxic, narcissistic behaviours that are lacking in empathy with no moral compass. You need to be aware of these before you end up entangled in a situation with a man who is a predator, a player, a lying, cheating, narcissistic personality who will eventually have you wholly financially dependent on him. These types show up as everything you ever wished for: charming, kind, caring, passionate, sexy, generous. Do not be fooled. Behind all of this fake facade, there lies an angry, vindictive, revengeful, sadistic personality type. Or the immature, commitment avoidant, unable to have a meaningful conversation, controlling, dominant, player personality, or perhaps a mix of both. Buy my book, read my story. I wrote and self-published under the pen name Lauren Keeling to raise awareness of hidden forms of abuse in relationships. Don't forget to leave a review if you found my book helpful in any way, so you do not get caught up in this situation and end up hurt, emotionally damaged, or worse, financially devastated post-separation or divorce. If you can see that you are in a relationship with any of these red flags, you can step back and reevaluate the situation. What type of man? Because you deserve better. I'm here to help. Get my book and learn more. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.